Got the baddest bitch in the city, so don't fuck around. Know them hoes is out to get me, they don't hold me down. Know me now, act like you don't know me now. Let my bitch off the purse, she get 100 rounds. 100 rounds, hold me down.
Welcome back to my channel, y'all. Today is another day of Vidmas. So welcome back to my channel if you've been tuned in this whole time, girl. Y'all, I wanted to come and talk to y'all. Alright, on a serious note, if you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel and welcome to the family. Hey cousin, that's what I call my supporters and subscribers. Y'all all my cousins, because y'all know we talk. Like, I talk to y'all through the camera, but I feel like y'all talking back, so it's just kind of like y'all give me cousin vibes. So y'all my cousin, and if you are already a cousin and you're not new to this channel, welcome back. Come sit down, we gotta talk real quick, and I just gotta vent to y'all. And it's not even really a venting session, but this is a conversation that I feel like will be beneficial for y'all as well, as I talk about the 25 things that I've learned this year. Once again, these are not things that are really new to me, it's just they've been highlighted throughout the year. I should say more to speak, y'all. We only got a few more days left in the year. 2022 is about to come to an end. We are entering 2023 and we're not going for none of that. So all the stuff that I wrote down, y'all, just know I ain't going for none of that, and you shouldn't either. So let's get straight into this video. First things first, I learned that you cannot fail until you officially don't try. And my thing is, I have this fear of starting fresh. I have a fear of starting over, whether it's a relationship, a friendship, starting a new business. Yes, oh my god, y'all, a business. All different types of stuff, because I just think of the what ifs, what if, and I always want to be prepared for the what if instead of thinking, okay, what if it does though, you know? And it's kind of compared to if you are anybody, honestly, and you get so many compliments, it's regular, like it's nice, you appreciate them, whatever, so on and so forth. But if you get if somebody says something negative about you or bad about you, it's gonna stick with you, and it's gonna stick with you more than the positive. So in relation to what I'm saying right now, I think more so of what could possibly go wrong than what could possibly go right. So I just have to kind of get that in my head and tell myself, look, stop always thinking negative and at least try. And if it don't work out, then it don't work out, but what? At least you tried. Exactly. So that was my main thing going into 2023, and not even really going into going into 2023. I'm starting now, and you know, I'm going in fearless, and I already know everything is possible. I could be great, doing amazing. I could probably fail and not do good, but guess what? I got faith, I got hope, hard work, determination, consistency, everything above. It's gonna happen, and I'm gonna make sure and make it happen. So period. That's how I feel about that. Number 2, everybody has the same 24 hours, so act like it. Here's my thing, right? So let's keep it a buck. Let's be honest with each other here. We all have started something and didn't finish, and we also started something and someone else also started something around the time that you started it, or you see somebody in the same field as you doing it and they're excelling, and then you can look at it as like, not even in an envious way or anything. Well, at least me, y'all, I'm not envious. I love when people excel. I love to see great work. I love to see success. Like, I'm never bothered or discouraged. No, I get discouraged sometimes, but I never envy anybody that's doing better than me, doing what I'm doing, anything. So let's make that very clear. But sometimes I caught myself thinking, damn, if I would have just stayed consistent with what I was doing at the time I was doing it, maybe I could have been on the same level as the person that is succeeding doing it, or even better, you know? And it's just like, that's happened to me so many times, and not even just comparing to a person, right? So I think about it like this. I'm 25, I just turned 25 last month, right? And my early 20s is kind of a blur. Like, I kind of don't even really remember everything. Like, I remember a lot of things, but now that I'm 25, it's kind of like, I personally feel like I could have did so much better. I feel like I would have been way further if I would have just known to do different things a different way, or to stop allowing my ideas, my great ideas, go to waste. I could have been so much further in life if I would have took it serious back then. So understand that when you think about the term everybody has the same 24 hours, just understand, don't even compare it to nobody. Compare it like this. If you want it, you're gonna make it happen. It don't matter how busy you are, how much kids you got, what your job is doing, whatever the case may be. If you feel like you only get a little bit of free time, then you better use that little bit of free time wisely, because guess what? guess what? And if I did have to compare it to anybody, which I don't want y'all to compare yourselves and your journey to anybody. Do not do that. Their journey is their journey and yours is yours. Do not do it. But I want y'all to think of the term like this. Everybody knows the term, the early bird gets the worm. So make sure you are up as early as possible. I'm not talking the time of day. I'm talking about as soon as you think of that idea, go for it. Go get it. Go grab it. Conquer it. Claim it. Everything. Same 24 hours, so just make your 24 hours worth it. Everybody got their own issues to deal with, so just be kind, be nice. I've run into so many people who are just so rude for no reason. I have situations where somebody was rude to me and I was having just such a terrible day, and I just think, damn, if only they knew. I've been in situations where I would see someone be rude to someone or do something rude to someone, and I'm just an empath, y'all. I'm a sucker, y'all. I never want nobody to be hurt. Like, I never want nobody's feelings to be hurt. I don't ever want to hurt nobody's feelings, nothing. But there's been so many situations where I've seen somebody be rude to somebody else, and I just be thinking, like, damn, they probably going through something crazy. Like, they just be looking so defeated, and it's just like, you just never know what somebody going through. Like, who are you to sit here and have the audacity to be mean to somebody else because of what you're going through, because you're unhappy with whatever you got going on in your life? Now, I'm not talking about somebody who was rude to you and you're rude back, and then you hurt their feelings more than they hurt yours. Now you look like the bully. We ain't talking about that. We're talking about somebody who's minding their business or getting a service done or just existing somewhere, and you're just being rude. You're just being a terrible person. And it's just like, that could have been the stick that broke the camel back, and they probably could go kill themselves right after you did that. Like, stop being rude. This whole, let's just briefly talk about it too. This whole mean girl thing, mean girl era, I don't know who started that. I don't know what that's about. I personally just hate it so much because I feel like you could be pretty and still be nice and still be kind. You don't have to deal with bullshit or nothing like that, but it's still okay to be nice, and some people just don't understand that. Some people are stuck in their ways, and that's okay. You don't have to surround yourself with people who just basically make you feel like shit. Like, it's just not fair. So with that being said, y'all, when y'all go outside, when y'all inside, when y'all just interacting with people, period, be kind, be nice. My motto is, my misery does not love company. So if I feel like I'm in a bitter state, if I feel like I'm miserable, if I feel like I'm mad, if I feel like I'm anxious, if I feel like I'm feeling something that's not really helpful to be in a social situation, I'm gonna exclude myself and I'm gonna come back when I'm ready, period. It's okay to not be okay, but it just all depends on how you wear it. And me personally, y'all, I go through a lot of things that y'all would never know. A lot of these videos, I cried as soon as I turned the camera off. A lot of these videos, I was pissed off, but guess what? I had to get my work done. A lot of the times, I be vlogging, I just be working, I just be outside, and nobody would never know because I don't wear it. Now, don't get me wrong, I do got a resting bitch face. So sometimes you might think something wrong with me, and it's really not. I'm thinking I'm smiling, but I'm really not. That's a personal thing. Don't know how to fix it. It's just my face. So sorry about it. But on the other hand, you should never let anyone see you weak. You should never let nobody see you sweat, and that's any kind of sweat. All you should be showing is that you good and you strong and you just good for the outside. Now, I want to go back and just say this too. It's okay to not be okay. It is totally okay. But what you don't want to do is have people take advantage of you because they see your emotions from the outside. That's what you don't want. So my motto for going into 2023, I'm not letting nobody see me sweat. I'm just acknowledging the fact that I do feel and I do have feelings, and it's okay to feel this, it's okay to feel that. But once I'm outside or once I'm in front of people, I don't want nobody feeling bad for me. I don't want to feel like a victim. I don't want to feel like nothing. I just want to intake my problems and deal with it my own way. Now, that's just me. I feel like my lips is creasing a little bit. Sorry, y'all. Anyways, that's just me. It's okay to talk to people about your problems and stuff, and so on and so forth. Me, personally, I don't like talking about my problems anymore. I used to be somebody who always felt like I want to vent to somebody about something to get it off my chest, and it does help when I do it like once in a blue, but I don't like feeling vulnerable like that. I'm trying to work on being more strong and dealing with my problems in another way that's best fit for me, that I'm still relieving the issue, but I'm not allowing too many people to see me feel that. You understand what I'm saying? So once again, if you feel like you gotta talk to people to, relieve your problems and just get it off your mind, just feel a little better, get some weight off your shoulders, that's totally okay. This is just a personal preference. I just like to keep my feelings to myself and deal with it the way I deal with it, and it makes me really happy and it makes it so effective for me. And this is just a new formula. Everybody is different, but that's just how I like to go about it. You can elevate any situation that you're in. It just all starts from right here. It's a mental thing. It's a mental thing. Think about it like this. Boom. Say you have a business, right? And you're stuck in a position where you don't know what to do next. You don't have no faith, you don't have no hope, you feel really stagnant, you feel unmotivated, you just feel like you're doing it just to do it. You feel like you're working just to work, right? And with that, you're never going to grow. You're never going to progress. Your business is never going to grow. With that mindset, how could you possibly expect to move forward if you're not even thinking forward? If you're not even creating operations, systems, things you can do to move forward, compared to your business is still standing where it's at. You wake up in the morning, you watch motivational videos, you know, what else the stuff I do? Listen to some music, you go on Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, type in a little bit of this and that. Now, once you get your mind stimulated and you pop out of bed, the ideas just come, y'all. It just comes. Like, it just comes. So with that being said, what I'm basically trying to say is, I hope that wasn't like all over the place, because I had it in my mind, but I was just, you know. Anyways, with that being said, the way you thought when you didn't try compared to your mindset when you actually took the time to free your mind, get some motivation, get some inspiration. Two different levels of effectiveness. I hope that ideology was clear. Hope it wasn't too confusing, but that's basically what I'm trying to say, y'all. It all starts with your mindset. It doesn't matter if your business is failing right now. Think of ways to make it better. Think of ways to make it better. Think about how big you want your business to be, who you want to be involved, where you see yourself when your business is a multi-million-dollar business, a six-figure business, a five-figure business, whatever your goal is. Think about where it can be if you can get it to that point, and then work up to it. And don't just be thinking about what could go wrong and, oh, I'm not feeling good, so it's not gonna work out. Scratch all that. If you want it to happen, make it happen. Be open to change. Staying comfortable keeps you stagnant. You have to be open to ideas. You have to be open to trying different methods. You have to be open to so many different things that you would never even know could possibly help you in the future. And I'm a person where I like to stick to the familiar. I'm kind of scared to see what this could do, could see what that could do. But once I see that it works, when I do step out of my comfort zone, I'll be like, okay, wait, hold on. If I would have never gave this a chance, then this would have never happened and I would have never got all the way up there. You get what I'm saying? So staying comfortable never is gonna work. And it might take, if you're somebody like me, you're gonna have to go through a situation where you have no choice but to adjust to change, and you still gotta fight your way out of that to understand that changing, putting yourself in uncomfortable predicaments and, you know, trying new things, trying new methods, and so on and so forth could actually really help change you and your mindset and your situation and your business for the rest of your life. For the rest of your life. Y'all, let me tell you something. If I did not move to this apartment and certain things did not happen to me, I would have still been exactly where I was and I would have never made it. I probably would have just, I'm not gonna lie, I probably would have just crawled up under a rock and just cried. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I had to be faced with certain things in order for me to really get that it gets real out here, y'all. Like, it gets real. Before, I wanna say a whole year ago, I was comfortable just making the amount of money I was making, because it's still a good amount of money, great amount of money, especially being young. I was what, like 23, turning 24, you know. I was still relatively young, and it's just like, I was okay. It was like, if the problem ain't broke, don't fix it. But that's where I ran into a problem. That's when issues started to come, because now, once your situation changes and you don't know how to adapt and adjust to that new situation, you're gonna crumble. So I just had to figure it out and make sure that I don't fall below the surface, and I gotta keep upping it. I just gotta keep upping it every time. So I said that to say, y'all have to allow change into your life and be able to adjust to any situation in your life and make it out, and make sure that you are the last lion standing, okay? Number 7. I had to be the person, I feel like I'm arguing with y'all, like all the hand movements. On a serious note though, for real, I had to become the person that I want to be before I actually become that person. I'm still not that person. I still didn't even show y'all that person. She's coming. She's right around the corner. She's getting dressed, actually. But you have to be the person that you want to be before you become that person. You got to live that life before you actually receive these things. You got to be that boss before you even get that job. Like, you really have to speak these things into existence. Manifestation is very, very, very strong. And the law of attraction is very, very strong. If you think it, if you feel it, if you believe it, if you can see it. You can't see it in front of you, but it's there. You can see that money in your account. It's not there yet, but it's on its way. You have to think these things into a reality, y'all. And it's so important. I think the law of attraction is such like a scary thing. I low-key be thinking like I'm a psychic or something. I don't know, because the way my mind just works and the way I think things into existence, and I think what comes with that, it's like your body kind of follows, if that makes sense. Like, if you believe so strongly and really put your mind to something, and I know this sounds so like cliche, but y'all, if you don't know about manifestation and the law of attraction, I need y'all to go look it up. I need y'all to watch videos. I need y'all to understand this is nothing to play with. This is nothing to play with. So y'all have to be the person that you want to be before you become it, before you're even worthy of accepting the benefits that come with that. You gotta be there already. You gotta be, I studied and I'm ready to take this test, not, oh, my teacher gave me a surprise pop quiz at first period in the morning, because I used to know how that felt when I was in school too. Like, damn, I wish I would have paid attention in class. I probably would have never filled this little test. Now I'm pissed off. But if you already was studying your notes after class and you was already on top of it, yeah, give me that test, aced it like it's nothing. Y'all gotta really take that very, very, very serious. Number 8, we're gonna take a little bit of a turn. These things that I listed is kind of all over the place, but let's change the tone a little bit, right? Not everybody deserves a genuine you. You have to move on the energy that they show you. Some may call it petty. Some people may call it being difficult. I call it, the energy that I receive, I'm gonna give it back to you. And if you don't like it, then you shouldn't have been treating me like that. That's with anything in this world. It don't matter who it is. Whatever you give me, I'm gonna give you. That's pretty much how it goes. So I catch myself dealing with situations where I'm always gonna be me. I'm always gonna be genuine. I'm always gonna, the way y'all talking to me right now, my cousins, the way y'all looking at me right now, the way y'all see me in all these videos, you meet me in person, I'm gonna be the same exact person. I know how to switch to be in a more professional setting. I know how to just, you know, tweak my personality just a little bit, just to be a little bit more formal. I know when to turn it up too, just to have a little bit more fun. But regardless of the fact, I'm still always gonna be the same person. I'm always gonna be true. I'm always gonna give you a good vibe. I'm always gonna make you laugh. It's always gonna be that with me. So I've run into situations where people will feed off that genuineness because they don't have that in their lives and take advantage of you. They would take advantage of you, and you won't even see it coming because you just think, oh, because they're my boyfriend, or oh, because they're my family member, or oh, because they're my friend, or oh, because what? Oh, because what? We're not giving excuses for people no more. We're returning the energy that we get. Why should we have to be the bigger person? Why should we have to be the people to always give this great energy, always supportive and always doing all these things and get what back? And if y'all feel like y'all have any type of relationship in your life where you feel like you give more than you get, but it's not, they don't wear it on their chest like, I feel some type of way towards you, or oh, I don't know how to be a real friend, or whatever their situation is, and you just can't pinpoint it, like you just don't really know like what it is about that person, but something is off, and they little actions be so subtle, but you gotta catch it in order to catch it. Like, any of y'all be dealing with that? So that's kind of my situation with a lot of stuff that I've been going through this year, and I realize, y'all, I don't give a I don't care. I'm returning all energy, and everybody that deserves the genuine, real me will get that and then some, because they deserve it. Number 9, showing too much gratitude can sometimes help people determine your worth. And what I mean by that, I saw this girl on TikTok. I don't think, oh my God, I watched this video and I don't even know where it's at right now. I'll try to find it. If I can find it, I'm gonna enter it right now. And she basically just said that sometimes when you're too grateful for the bare minimum, people will think that all you deserve is the bare minimum. They don't feel like they gotta do any more because you're already overly excited and doing the most behind the little stuff. So it makes people kind of take advantage of you. And it's nothing wrong with showing gratitude. It's nothing wrong with being thankful, you know, stuff like that. But you have to understand who to really show all of that to, and you gotta also understand your worth. You have to understand your worth, and you gotta see when somebody is playing with you or playing in your face, y'all. So let me give an example. And this doesn't go for everybody, I swear it doesn't go for everybody, but we're gonna name two different types of people, right? You got the people where if you have a friend, right, and you do her hair for free, and every time, well, not every time, once in a while, she brings you a new hairbrush. And you like, oh my God, girl, thank you. You have to give me this little brush. Like, this is so cute. Like, I'm gonna use it. Da, 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 da. And then the next time, you still doing her hair for free. You doing her hair for free. You slaying her, by the way. And then she brings you another brush. She brings you another brush. She brings you another brush. And honestly, let's just say these gifts are for holidays. So any holiday, Christmas, Valentine's Day, Easter, whatever you celebrate. A new brush, a new brush, a new brush. You slaying her, making her looks, making her money, all different types of things, and you just getting a brush. In the beginning, it was cute, right? But I'm benefiting you so much that all you think I'm worth is a hairbrush every single occasion. Do y'all see what I'm saying? Compared to now, let's turn this situation into, let's put another type of person into the situation. Doing her hair for free, the first time she gets you a brush. Okay, you still benefiting her, you still practicing your skills, you still, it's like a good exchange there. So next time she see you for the holidays, she give you a whole brush set. Thank you so much, I appreciate you. You know, you always buying me something, this, that, and the third. I'm gonna keep slaying you, we're gonna keep working together. Next holiday comes, you still been slaying her, you still doing all of this. Now you got a whole expensive flat iron, curling iron, barrel, different switch out set. You know, and it's gonna keep upgrading because not only were you grateful for doing the bare minimum, but it also shows you that that person also appreciates you and what you bring to the table and what you could possibly do for them, and they also understand your worth. Next one. If he wanted to, he would. It's literally that simple, y'all. We don't even have to go too deep into it, but I will say this. If a man, the way a man talks to you, the way he treats you, the way he does certain things for you will determine if he wants to or if he doesn't want to. It can be anything, the simplest of things. You should never be thinking in your mind. You should never think to yourself, I've been messing with this dude for some time now and we barely go on dates, or you know, I mess with this dude sometimes and when holidays come around, he don't really show me no love, he don't really want to spend no time with me, or I'm dating this man and he just don't call me that much. Like, does he still like me? If he not calling you all the time, if you don't want to speak all the time, he don't want to. He's probably talking to somebody else. Let's just keep it above. If he's not taking you out on dates, it's because he just don't want to. Not because he's too busy, not because he don't have this, not because he don't want to. Men, women, we're talking about men right now, but anybody make time for what they want to make time for. Always understand that. And I hate that. I really, once again, I'm talking specifically about men to women because I am a woman, so I can't speak from a man's point of view. You know, the girls be ready to fight, they be ready to tussle the men's. But anyways, y'all, I think it's so unfair that a lot of us women have to deal with wondering if we're enough or if we're doing enough or if we're the problem, when in all actuality you're just dealing with a man who doesn't really care about you or is preoccupied with somebody else or has different intentions with you. He may not have intentions of really making you his girlfriend, honey. He may not really have intentions on being in a serious committed something with you, honey. You're probably just there just because, or for the benefits of fulfilling whatever he's feeling at the moment, y'all. You have to understand when to decipher this and know your worth. We have to know our worth, y'all. The word of the day is know. I'm about to say the word. The sentence of the day: know your worth. Know your worth. We're not settling for nothing in 2023. Knowing when to walk away is very important. This is a crucial thing that you need to know in life. Now, I've been in so many situations where I feel like I stayed for too long and got the short end of the stick. And I'm not just talking about a relationship. I'm talking about anything right now. Me personally, that's more so what I can relate to. But I'm talking, don't ever overstay at a job because you're comfortable with the pay or because it's convenient or whatever the case may be. You don't know what else is out there. You don't know what else you could possibly doing. You have to understand when to leave. You could be blocking your own blessings. Imagine if you would have left this situation at a certain time, how much further in life you would be. Y'all got to think about stuff like that. Y'all got to think about, if I would have stopped being friends with this person a long time ago, I probably would have never felt like everything I do is wrong, or I'm not a good friend, or whatever the situation may be. Y'all have to understand and learn when to go. When to go. Clarify things with that person. See what their mind is if it's not clear to you, and then make your decision from there, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, it's really a big thing for me because I just feel like I make everything seem like it's okay when it's not, because I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings or whatever the situation may be. And then guess what? When my feelings is hurt, who's there for me? We have to understand the value and the role that we play in people's lives and understand when it's up, when that time is done, when your juice is expired, when your sauce is expired. Y'all gotta learn when to walk away. I'm telling y'all, this could be a life or death thing. Y'all, this could be not only a life or death thing, this could be a life-changing thing. You don't know what you can possibly be getting and be getting done in your life if you would just walk away from something that you know is not okay. For our next one, only believe what somebody shows you and never of what they tell you. I've been in so many situations where people have promised me certain things and I would never get it, and I would just kind of feed off of the potential or feed off of just, oh, they actually said this. Oh, they do care. Oh my God, they said this. Look what they said. Oh my God, they mean this. They feel this way about me. Girl, you've been feeling this for like mad months now. What's going on? What's going on? They say they feel like this about you. They feel like that about you. And then when it comes down to it, they're a no-show. Excuses, excuses, excuses. Oh no, this just because. Oh no, they was going to do this just because. Oh no, it don't be that hard sometimes. We have to normalize being stern, and we can't just leave the sternness to the men. You have to understand that sometimes you have to show somebody that you're serious and you're standing on what you're saying the first time. Because if you keep kind of letting it slide or you try to excuse it in a joking manner or whatever, they're never going to take you serious. It's never going to be a thing where somebody feels like you're as serious as how you feel about these feelings. They will never get that. So I understood. I had to just stop trying to avoid certain conversations and allowing people to get away with certain things because you don't want to mess up the vibe, or you don't want to seem like problematic, or you don't want to seem like, you know, a mean person. And it's just like, I'm not being mean. You don't have to be rude. That's the difference. It's a difference between being rude and it's a difference between being stern. Some people don't know how to separate the two, and your delivery can come off very rude and then the sternness is out the window. People could just come back with a defense mechanism and now y'all just arguing. It's not even about that. It's just, I caught myself in too many situations where I kind of downplayed how serious something meant to me, and it just prolonged for an over extensive period of time. And I'm a person where sometimes I allow things to build up and I allow things to frustrate me for a while, and then when I finally do say something about it, I explode, and then I look like the terrible person, or I look like the bully, or I look like, you know, the mad black woman, or whatever you want to call it. And it's like, damn, if I would have nipped this in the bud seriously on the first try and really making it clear that I'm not with that, or I'm not dealing with that, this probably would have never happened. You understand what I'm saying? Stop thinking that there's nobody out in this world who can love you or treat you like your ex. Please stop doing that. I am such a victim of this because I just be thinking it can't get no better than you. But you ever thought about a situation that you was in? And let me not even just make this about relationships. Stop thinking that a situation can't get better than your last. That's period. That's a job. Oh, I don't think a job would be, you know, I got lucky when I got this job, so I don't think no job is going to be willing to pay me this much without having to go through A, B, and C, or whatever the case may be. Y'all, let me tell you something. You ever was stuck in a situation and just thought it couldn't get no better, and then it did? And then it did. And then you was thinking, if I would have just stayed in that last situation, I would have never even experienced this. If I didn't take that leap of faith, if I didn't step into, you know, being uncomfortable and being in an uncomfortable situation, I would have never even knew that this was possible. Physically, mentally, everything. We have to stop doing that and normalize being in uncomfortable situations. And let me tell y'all something. Change and experiencing change in your life is gonna come with some type of discomfort. It is, but you just gotta be willing to be just a little bit uncomfortable for a while, just for it to make sense. You understand? So it's just like, I had to teach myself, look, stop thinking that, you know, I feel like I be living under a rock sometimes because I don't go out that much. I don't do certain things that much. I'm an introvert. As much as I may think I'm such an extrovert, I am, depending on who I'm around, but I'm kind of an introvert. So it just kind of like, I had to stop telling myself I'm not necessarily saying that I'm not worthy. Like, I don't talk to myself like that. But stop thinking that I'm unworthy of getting better. I'm undeserving of getting better. I had to stop thinking that because a lot of people will put these things in your head and it'll start to make you think that you can't get no better. It will make you think that you can't upgrade. It will make you think that you're not worthy. It will make you think that you don't have the tools. It will make you think so many things, and that's such a bad thing to have stuck to you. That's such a bad mindset to have, y'all. I'm talking to y'all, but I'm really talking out loud to me, y'all. Cousins, are we listening? Are we listening? This is very serious. We have to change our lives. We have to change our mindset, and we have to understand that we are getting older. We just can't go for certain things no more. It's not happening. Y'all, I keep piggybacking. Oh my God, y'all. I keep talking about things, and then I unintentionally say the next one without even thinking that I said it, and then it pops up, and I'm like, oh man, I don't have enough of y'all. Look, we also have to stop being so hard on ourselves and just thinking that our destination right now is our final destination, y'all. Piggybacking off of what we said before, you have to understand that it can always get better. It can always get better. You just have to make it better. You have to put in the work. You have to do that. I be so hard on myself sometimes, y'all, and it's just kind of like, damn, like, people speak so highly of me, and I don't even be seeing it sometimes. 'Cause I'm like, no, I could be doing better. I could be here. I could be doing this. I should be doing this. Why can't I achieve this? And people are like, are you crazy? Are you crazy? Sometimes we always think about what we coulda, shoulda, woulda been doing and don't think about how much we got now. How much we've accomplished now. A lot of us are living lives that we always dreamed of. A lot of us are living lives that we never even thought we could. You understand? I never would have thought I would have had my own 2-bedroom apartment, luxury car, luxury apartment, you know, making this money by talking to y'all, installing wigs. Never would have thought. I thought I was gonna be working a job, working for the man. Don't get me wrong, it's nothing wrong with that. It just ain't for me. It just ain't for me. I said what I said. So it's just like sometimes I just get stuck and I don't live in the moment and appreciate what I did do for myself. And I just spend so much time thinking about what I can do better. And don't get me wrong, we all do it. We all want to do better in life. But learn when to live in the moment and be appreciative and thank God for what He's done for you so far, because it could have been so much worse. And just understand you're a human being. You're not perfect. You're not gonna have it all figured out right now. Like, it just don't work like that. So it's like, ease up. Say kind words to yourself. Say good affirmations. Make yourself feel good. Treat yourself. Like, stop being so damn hard on yourself. Listen, only the strong survives. Let me come back. Only the strong survives. Yeah, I'm currently dealing with not a situation as to, not really like a full situation. This is like business wise, but I've ran a business for years at this point, and I failed. I don't want to say I fully succeeded, but I'm on my way there, and I'm just now learning a lot of the back end things that I thought would be already figured out by now, until I realized this is only the half. This is only, you know how many times I wanted to quit? You know how many times I wanted to stop making YouTube videos? You know how many times I just felt so defeated? Do y'all think if I would have quit that I would be talking to y'all right now? Do you think that? This is really a dog-eat-dog world, and I refuse to be a dog that's getting eaten. So it's just like, eating. And it's just kind of one of those things for me where it's just like, I gotta get it together. You gotta play the game or get played, y'all. Play the game or get played, y'all. I'm gonna make it out. What that girl said? If you see me fighting in the woods with a grizzly bear, help the bear because he gonna need it. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling right now, because I refuse to come this far and I just quit. I came all this way just to quit. You came all this way just to quit. You just did all that work just to quit. Are you serious? Are you serious? Yes, you. Are you serious? Y'all know I gotta get a little animated for y'all, but I'm being for real, y'all. You didn't make it to where you made it for no reason, y'all. Even one step is a big step. And it's worthy of bragging on and everything. It doesn't mean be content. It doesn't mean get comfortable because you feel like you doing something or you did something or whatever the case may be. But it's one of those things where it's like, I actually made a step. I actually started. I made a step towards where I want to be in life. What we doing? Y'all gotta make y'all way out and find y'all way out and do what y'all need to do just to make it to the end. That don't mean be grimy. That don't mean do malicious things. We're not talking about those type of situations. We talking about if we want to do something, we have to be willing to go through the ugly stuff before it starts to get cute and you see all the glitter and all the extra fireworks and shit. You have to put that work in. Being a nice girl isn't so nice all the time. Now, we kind of touched on something like this early in the conversation, but I had to learn that I'm so nice that people envy me for being nice. I had to learn that being so nice made people feel like they could play with me. I had to learn that being so nice made people think that they don't have to do the utmost to satisfy me in a certain way. Let's stop normalizing being overly nice and just limit and be very cautious about how much niceness we're handing out. Because a lot of people will judge your character just off of that and you don't know where it could go. You gotta kind of keep it somewhere in the middle. I'm not being rude, but I'm not overly being nice to where you feel like I could become a pushover for you. We're not doing that, y'all. So now let's tone it down a little bit more. So I had to learn that learning about taxes and credit is so important. I'm 25 and I'm still trying to figure it out. Nobody taught me these things. Nobody taught me in school. My parents, they didn't really teach me too much. So I'm just now learning. I didn't realize how important taxes and credit was. Now, don't get me wrong. I knew it was very, very important, but I didn't understand how much it can affect you and your choices in life and opening businesses and all. I didn't realize how significant that is for you to gain certain things in life. So I had to realize that, first of all, it's messed up that they don't teach us these things in high school and college. Some people do, but they wasn't, not where I was at. Not where I was at. I had a little economics class, but that was in 12th grade. I'm 25. Anyways, so even though some of us were not taught these things, I'm telling you now, whether you're younger than me or you're my age, if you're older than me, you really should know. But if you don't, y'all, there's so much free game on the internet. There's so much free game on YouTube. Make sure y'all go check it out. Make sure that y'all are getting very business savvy. Whether you have a business or not, it's so important to understand the value of taxes in your credit, y'all. These are the most important things that's gonna carry you in life, y'all. We have to take these things very serious, and we have to understand that we are adults now. A lot of y'all watching this are adults, and if you're not an adult yet, understand that you should start getting educated about these things now. And I'm not trying to be your mama. I ain't trying to be your mama. I'm not trying to be the bossy older cousin now. But I'm telling you, if you're younger and don't have to deal with these things now, this is something you should start learning about if you're not already being taught, and really get that into your mind and even start working on now, y'all. These things are gonna affect you for the rest of your life. For the rest of your life. And no, there's no way out of it, in case you did not know that. If you're unhappy with something, your situation, who you're with, your friendship, your family, change it. You don't like your family? Cool, go start another family. It don't matter if it's friends on the street, y'all just, oh, we family now. Or I know sometimes the LGBTQ community, their family doesn't really accept them, and you know, they get kicked out, so they go to create houses and they make their own family. It's that simple. And as far as a friend, a significant other, whatever the case, and y'all are really easily replaceable. Y'all, if it's not making you happy, fix it or throw it away. Because we're not going into the new year being unhappy, trying to make things work, just simply tolerating things that we just don't need to tolerate. These are so important, y'all, and I'm not letting nobody mess up my happiness or my peace. Nobody's standing in the way of that. So if you stepping in between that, you gotta go. you gotta go. I kind of touched on this in another video, one of my vlogs from Vidmas, which if you're not caught up yet, go catch up. What are you doing? And this one is just be an example for your younger, whatever, children, siblings, cousins, whatever, friends, it doesn't matter. Now, I know some of y'all thinking like, why do I have to be responsible to set an example for so on and so forth? If that's how you feel, then that's on you, that's your personal preference. Me personally, I feel like I don't post things, I don't feel like I make content that's totally against, you know, what's okay for kids to be watching or whatever the case may be. Of course, I'm always be myself, but I do realize that my little cousins, my sister, my little sister, you know, a lot of people that look up to me are younger, and it's kind of like it puts a lot of pressure on me, especially my sister, who makes it so clear that she watches my videos. It kind of just makes me realize like, okay, I have to be that example. Like, of course, if I want to have fun and shake my ass and do all this extra shit, all right, cool. But I'm also telling my sister, look, you are in middle school at this point, and you know, these things go on in middle school, so if you think what I'm doing is okay, I'd rather talk to you about what's really going on instead of somebody else telling you what they think is correct or how they move, and then you wind up in a messed up situation. So I'd rather be the one to set the example and, you know, tell you right from wrong and hope that you make the best choice. Because let's keep it about, we are not around our siblings and, you know, younger cousins or whatever. We're not always around them. So when they're in school, we cannot watch everything. We cannot hear what these fast kids be telling them. We're not there for all of that. So it's just, even if you're not gonna set an example, because I'm really kind of in between. I do feel the girls who feel like, why should I be responsible? Because I just want to be an adult me. But I'm not out here wilding. So there's no reason why, you know, it's important to make your younger ones aware of what's really going on in this world and what to avoid and what to look out for and what to be ready for, etc., etc. But all in all, y'all, it feels really good to see that the younger generation looks up to me, and it's very flattering. It's not really a do what I do type of situation, it's do as I say type of situation. I hope I didn't mess that up too much. Respect is earned, not given. Don't just come around here thinking somebody gonna respect you. Don't just go on social media thinking that you about to get all this acknowledgement and people about to, you know, buy your stuff or whatever the case may be. They're gonna trust you. No. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. You have to earn that respect. Everybody is a regular civilian until you get a deeper dive into who they actually are and what benefits they can give and where they're at in life or whatever the case may be. Everybody's a civilian until you prove yourself. Even me. Some people might not know me and they just might think I'm just a pretty girl just doing videos or whatever, however people look at me. And it's just like, I can't just be going in circles just expecting people to just mess with me or just think that I'm so solid. I have to show them like, yeah, this is really me, this is my personality, this is how I get down. Like, that's just how that works. So a lot of people be having that messed up and just think because they're of a certain status to them, to somebody else, or to a different group of people, that they think they could just carry that over here and just think everything is sweet. Nah, it don't work like that. You have to prove yourself in life. Just like you have to prove yourself to people as far as earning that respect, people have to do the same for you. That's how we exist in society. Don't ever think that church is so big and you're so above everybody else that you just think you could just get that respect and just walk in the room and just be, nah, it don't work like that. Last but not least, y'all, let's wrap up this video. I learned to invest in assets and let my assets pay for my liabilities. So in other words, I learned to invest in things that can make me more money and can allow me to buy the things that I want instead of investing money to buy things that are gonna do nothing for me. That's in a nutshell basically what I learned. And this is one of the biggest things that I've learned this year that really sat on my mind, because it's like, of course I want nice things, of course I got bills, of course I got this, that, and the third, but it's like, if you invest in something that's gonna make you money, residual income, or just a good flow of income, period, whether it's residual or not, why not go for it? That's literally the smartest thing you can do. The smartest thing you can do. We want to have, as women, we want all these bags, these shoes, this makeup, this hair, this, the clothes, all of that. Y'all, Imagine investing in all of that stuff. Imagine buying all of that stuff and all you could do is just look at it. But you still gotta find a way to make money. Compared to you investing in a business that has a good flow of money and then you can buy all those things that you want and still be making money. Yeah, that's where it's at, y'all. I'm going to sit right over there with the assets. See y'all, not coming back. Like, this is how I'm moving forward. And granted, I know a lot of y'all already knew this stuff, but I wasn't thinking super business minded before, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I just kind of was living in la la land, just making all this money, and it's just like, girl, one day this money ain't gonna be there. One day the money gonna slow up. One day it's just not gonna be what you think it is. So why would you ever wanna be limited to having one stream of income or limited to just making what you're making at the time when you can invest in something that's gonna have you set for life? Have you set for life. So if this one fails, guess what? This one is still keeping me afloat. This one is still keeping me all the way up here, y'all. We gotta put our business minds on, y'all. We gotta really think about real life things and how we can be affected. And that's the only situation where I think of that's the only situation where I think it will be okay to think about the what ifs. Cause it's just like, that's a real life thing. That's a real life thing. You could be working a job right now, and one day what if that job just lay you off? Or what if the job goes out of business or something? Now what you got? It's important. One of the most important things I've learned for 2022. We are investing in assets. Period. Anyways, y'all. That was it for my 25 things that I've learned in 2022, y'all. I'm ready for 2023. A lot of people not gonna mess with me no more. I'm gonna lose a lot of people. A lot of things are gonna be different. I don't know, but all I know is I'm coming different in 2023. I'm protecting myself, my peace, my finances, y'all. I ain't coming to play. I ain't coming to play, period. So, if you like this video, make sure you click that like button. Comment down below, let me know your thoughts. Talk to me. What's something that you learned for 2022? How we moving in 2022 in your world? What's up? How we moving into 2023 in your world? What you got to say? What's up, cousin? Talk to me. Talk to me. And if you like this video, subscribe for more videos. Act like y'all want to see me again. Come on, what's up? What's going on? What's going on? And I will see you in my next video. Oh wait, I didn't even do my usual outro. And subscribe if you want to see more videos from Mwah. That's so cute. And I will see y'all in my next video. I hope y'all really enjoyed this video and learned something and got something out of it. Leave me a comment. Let's talk. Later, ladies.
Got a bitch in the city, so don't fuck around. Know them hoes is out to get me, they don't hold me down. Know me now. Act like you don't know me now.